Yes. I'm gonna answer them again. No, I'm not gonna answer them again. Kaden. Kaden. You're breathing really strong. Is your nose clogged?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Stuff Dad Never Told Me. We sat down to record an episode. It's been a while, and recorded like maybe 20 minutes, and I forgot. I guess I accidentally didn't hit the record button, but we only had a few questions. I'm gonna go over them real quick. He asked me, how did Peter Parker get his welcome back to Stuff Dad Never Told Me. Anyways, if you don't know, this is a show every week where my son writes down some questions and I try my best to answer them. But yeah, he had some good questions. He only had 7, but it's been a while, so give us a little break. He asked, how did Peter Parker get turned into Spider-Man? I said, because he got bit by a radioactive spider. And we talked about how the original Spider-Man made his web shooters and it didn't naturally happen like in the Tobey Maguire movies. And then he asked me, how was peanut butter made? And I told him by smashing peanuts. And he said, I thought there was more to it than that. And I said, I don't think so. What was this one?
What?
Oh, who was the strongest anime? I
Yeah.
said One Punch Man. He said he thinks it's Gohan. Comment down below who you think is the strongest anime. I personally love Trigun, but I don't think he's the strongest. And then he said, how did Harry Potter get his powers? And I said, he was born with it. And we talked about Voldemort and how he got that scar. And yeah. And then he said, what was my favorite Christmas movie? But I think we already talked about that. My favorite Christmas movies are The Scrooge and Is Elf. My second favorite would have to be, I don't know. I forgot what I said. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Speaking of favorite movies, you asked me a couple weeks ago what's my favorite movie. I said Interstellar, which it is. Second favorite is The Greatest Showman. Third favorite is like Aviator. Fourth is Amadeus. Fifth, I'm not even sure. But yeah, so we're all caught up with those questions. You asked me if I had any questions, and I said I could go. I could hear it. Anyways, yeah. I asked him what did he learn over at his cousin's. He recently stayed a night for the first time with his cousins for like 3 or 4 days, and he said he learned how a fire was made. He watched somebody make a fire, and now I'm doing all the talking. But you said you enjoyed riding the bikes, and I asked, oh yeah, are you gonna write more questions next week?
Yeah.
All right, because he hasn't been writing questions, and which is I understand, and I haven't been making him write questions. I've been leaving it up to him, and he had some written down, and he wanted to do a short little video, so we did, and then I forgot to hit record. But it's all right because we don't have to just answer questions. You know, you could got any random questions though? We don't have to just write questions, but you could ask me random questions, maybe questions about me or anything, or just stuff you want to talk about. If you guys have any questions you want to ask us, feel free to comment below, and we'll answer them in the next episode, and we'll shout you out. Did you have any questions for them? Like anything you have for somebody that might be watching?
No. But I just came up with something I wanted to say. It might be funny.
Might be funny. Well, go ahead and say it.
Are we in America?
Where is that off of?
It's not off of anything.
Are we
I
in
made it-
America?
Are we in America?
Wow. Okay. See? That's called improv. Improv is where you just say stuff off the top of your mind. Like they do. Yeah. They do improv comedy, and improv is like when somebody goes, talk about buses, and you go, buses are long. What? What? And you say,
I just said, oh.
they have a lot of people on them. I don't know. They stop a lot. I don't know. What are you saying?
People on the bus go round, round, round.
Oh, the wheels on the bus.
No.
Yeah. No. Say something. Say like a random thing, and I'll try to do comedy. And I'm not a comedian, but I'll try to make something funny out of it. Oh, you know what I should have said about buses?
What?
I don't really like them, but I've been thrown under them.
What?
I said I don't really like them, but I've been thrown under them.
What does that mean?
It's an expression when people say, when somebody tells on you or something, they threw you under the bus. Or somebody blames you for something. It's called they threw you under the bus.
Ew.
Okay. Yeah. Say something random. I'll try to make a joke about it.
Kind of like the same thing I just said, but...
Or improv is where like you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna act like something, like a pirate, and you could be like, matey, swab the deck, you know.
Oh, now
Walk the plank.
I know
You know?
what to do now.
Where's my booty? What? What do you mean? What are you gonna do?
It's kind of combined with bus and pirate. R. Are we in the bus thing? R.
Congratulations, Kaden. You made us a one-hit wonder. All right. No, but yeah, I guess not a comedian. I don't know.
I don't know what to say.
You say it. You don't have to say you know what to say. You could just talk. That's the point of the podcast. We talk, Kaden.
Imagine if we made merch and guess what it would say?
Made merch, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if it said, "Are we in America?"
Yeah.
Are we in America?
That's our trademark. Are we in America? We could start saying it. Are we in America?
Are we in America? I got the perfect voice of it.
Have a little cartoon. Well, it's your voice, so I would hope so. You know?
Are we in America?
Okay,
Hey,
now it's just getting creepy. I used to try to do Kermit the Frog. You know Kermit the Frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you tried
Kermit the Frog. See, I can't do it anymore.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit. I can't do it.
Kermit the Frog.
What about Stewie Griffin? Stewie Griffin. Stewie Griffin. I can't do it. See, when I put myself on the spot, I can't do it. Or you could you haven't seen Family Guy, but Peter, he goes, that's the Peter laugh. Ding fries are done, ding fries are done, ding fries are done, I gotta run.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. I got someone's voice.
Whose?
Pikachu.
Pika.
I can do it.
Do it.
Pikachu. Wait.
No, you gotta.
Pikachu.
You got Pika. I can't do it.
Pikachu.
Squidward.
Squirtle.
You gotta go like this. Squidward. SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Patrick.
Shut up.
Patrick. I can't.
Patrick. I can't. I'm still working on SpongeBob.
You know what that's called? That's called what is that called? Like when you're impersonating somebody. I can't think of whatever. You're impersonating somebody. It's slipping my head. But people do that. People do that online. Some YouTubers, that's all they do. Like Mikey Bolts. He just does. Why can't I think of the word? He just tries to sound like different characters. I don't know why I can't think of the word for it. But yeah, he does Family Guy characters, SpongeBob, anybody, really. What's your... Stop tearing up my blanket. Ripping apart my blanket. But yeah. Anything else? We're going to end this. All right.
I got another thing to say.
Yeah. Go ahead. You don't have to say that. You could just say it, Kaden. That's the point of the show. You talk if you want to talk. Like, we're supposed to be talking back and forth. It's not supposed to be just me talking. You could talk. You got to listen to some podcasts, and then you'll figure out. It's like a show. It's, like a talk show. Like, picture, me and you are just having a conversation, but then people, like a fly is on the wall and they're listening. That's like what a podcast is. Like, they're not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be just me and you. So, yeah, we could talk to them and stuff, but we don't have to. We could just talk to each other, and that's what podcasts are, where people just talk to each other. Now people interview. You are staring at me so serious.
Okay.
Like, what are you thinking about?
I don't know.
I know. I can tell.
I'm just thinking about the end of the show.
Yeah, but to get to the end, you got to go through the show.
I know.
You can't just focus on that, but you got to focus on the whole show. You got to focus on talking. You got to relax. Because if you just relax and we start talking, and we forget about the camera, and you start talking instead of just listening to me and thinking about the last show, or the last part of the show, people start listening because they want to hear what we have to say. Well, some might. But if I'm just talking and you're not talking, and you're sitting there thinking about the last part of the show and you're not listening to me, so you don't have nothing to say to what I just said, then it's not going to be a good conversation, because it's supposed to be two people talking. Got anything to say? We'll get there one day or another. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, are we in America?
Oh my God.
Hit that subscribe button.
That's your part.
Yeah.
Yes, hit that subscribe button. Okay. I'll make you a deal, okay? If you start writing questions, all right? I don't know about merch, but if you start writing questions, I'll make you a shirt that says, "Are we in America?" One shirt that says, "Are we in America?" and you can wear it on the show. But you got to start writing questions every week, and you got to start talking back. You can't just stare at me like that. You got to actually listen to me. You got to relax. You got to breathe a second, okay? Forget about the camera, and forget about whether or not you're going to mess up, and stop being so nervous. You're twiddling with this blanket like a madman because you're nervous. It's all right. It's all right. I understand. He's nervous. It's okay. Cut yourself some slack, okay?
Well, I haven't did this in a long time.
I know. Hey,
shy
I've done.
again.
Well, you don't have to be shy, because I've done this a bunch of times, and I'm still shy. It doesn't go away. You kind of just learn to get comfortable with it, and if people are gonna like you, they're gonna like you. You got to be yourself, buddy. You don't have to try to be funny. You don't got to try to be interesting. You just got to try to be yourself and talk about what you want to talk about. And if people want to listen, they'll listen. Some people won't. No matter what we do, Kaden, we could be sitting here talking about some of the realest stuff, some of the happiest stuff, truest stuff, whatever. and somebody will still not like it. Okay?
Yeah.
Because people are going to be haters, and that's fine. The world needs haters too, and that's that. Okay? So we're going to catch you guys next week. Hopefully you write some questions. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And you got anything to say? You already told them. Hit that subscribe button.
Well, I got another thing.
Are we in America? What? Say it. Say the other thing.
Are we in America?
Oh my God.
Peace out.
All right, peace. You heard it.
Are we in America? Are we in America? Are we in America?